In a world of sports sims, Captain Tsubasa has never been interested in portraying the beautiful game realistically. Instead, matches play like explosive battles straight out of the anime series, with mechanics closer to fighting games than football. Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters continues that foundation laid by its predecessor, but introduces a suite of evolutions to make its on-pitch action more polished, strategic, and spectacular. With a host of nations and playable stars taking part, plus new storylines overseen by series creator Yoichi Takahashi, there's considerably more to this sequel than the chance of awestriking goals. Before you step onto the pitch, here are 15 things you need to know before buying Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters. More than 110 playable characters. First off, Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters is going big with its actual roster, with more than 110 playable characters spread across 22 national teams and 5 club-level teams. This includes returning favorites amongst the Japanese national team, alongside previously unseen teams and characters from the manga. What's more, the sequel also boasts more than 150 cutscenes, showcasing the exaggerated moves performed by the game's soccer stars. Each match, then, will be filled with larger-than-life animations and personalities, defining features of the Captain Tsubasa anime and manga series. New Stars Story Mode follows the World Youth Arc. Captain Tsubasa 2's main story mode picks up where the first game left off, following football prodigy Tsubasa Ozura's rise through the manga's World Youth Arc as the Japanese national team prepares for their next international challenge. However, World Fighters isn't just recreating an original storyline. No, expanded scenarios and fierce new rivals distinguish the narrative from its inspiration, with a thrilling story promised as international powerhouses compete for glory. Elsewhere, in the Legendary/Advanced Story Mode, you can experience new storylines not found in the original manga. You can experience the World Youth Arc as a customizable star. You can also play alongside Tsubasa in New Stars mode as your own fully customizable soccer star. During creation, you can modify several features such as their appearance and physique, while you can also select their signature moves to distinguish them on the pitch, designing your ultimate player as they shoot for the world title as part of the Japanese national team. As the story progresses, your custom player can establish bonds with their teammates too, with other members teaching you their techniques. Rival episodes are character-focused side stories. Away from the main story modes, Rival episodes presents extra narrative content in the shape of character-focused side diversions. From official footage, this mode appears to flesh out surrounding events from different perspectives, following other players from the game's enormous cast as they train to reach even greater heights. There are multiplayer options. If you do want to test your footballing abilities against another human, then World Fighters has you covered with several multiplayer options. Versus mode lets you challenge your friends in local and private matches, while online ranked matches provide a competitive edge if you're looking for your own piece of international supremacy. Match system overhauls. World Fighters introduces a reworked match system built around the new chain system, giving you more control over momentum swinging moments and box-to-box domination. The chain system maximizes dribbles, combines pre-shot actions, and activates special moves, all to create scoring opportunities. Chaining moves together increases shot power and charge speed, wearing down goalkeeper stamina more quickly. The chain, more than all the other new systems, is the most significant example of how all the game's new and refined mechanics, stamina, dribbling, tackling, shooting, passing, and goalkeepers all feed into one another. Stamina decides who wins possession. One of the clearest ways to see how offensive and defensive actions have been improved in the sequel is the stamina meter. In possession, you can use your stamina gauge to execute dribbles, passes, and more, with well-timed dribble moves breaking defensive lines, while using less stamina. Now, over on the defensive side, charging unleashes more powerful tackles from greater distances, with the best chance to win the ball occurring if the attacking player's stamina has drained. In a way, dribbles and tackles then are battles of stamina, with well-timed max dribbles and max tackles intensifying these confrontations with even more powerful actions. Super moves cover every position on the pitch. Maximum power can be unleashed from every position on the pitch with super moves. Spectacular super shots remain a major fixture, of course, but now you have access to character-specific super moves, including super passes, super aerial shots, super dribbles, super tackles, and super blocks. This means that special techniques and pivotal moments aren't limited to attacking the penalty area, but can be used to surge through the middle of the field, acrobatically connect to looping crosses, or even stop an attacker before they pull the trigger. Miracle actions are decisive, match-changing moments. Miracle actions are the game's rarest of moments, giving you the opportunity to produce a dramatic set piece at decisive points, potentially turning the tide in a match that had all but slipped away. More than any mechanic, miracle actions capture the heightened spirit of the anime series, where seemingly doomed teams can still find a way back. Goalkeeper battles now more strategic. Goalkeepers have received significantly more attention here in World Fighters, with new systems set to refine the battle between keeper and shooter. Now, goalkeepers can predict incoming shots across 6 directions, with stamina draining the least for correctly guessed dives. However, break mechanics give attackers ways to overcome even the sturdiest of keepers. When a shooter's power exceeds a goalie's remaining stamina, a portion of their stamina gauge permanently breaks off. The result then is strategic confrontations where a powerful shooter's aim might be to wear down a formidable keeper rather than attempt to score every single time. Practice mode gives you tools to master techniques. With all of these new systems and mechanics, Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters looks anything but straightforward. Practice mode, therefore, is a useful feature, offering your chance to free practice with customizable settings alongside specific training drills. Hopefully the sequel's practice mode is as robust as its fighting game contemporaries, as its various moves, abilities, tactical systems, and timing will likely take some getting used to. You can build your dream squad in Team Edit. A feature carried over from Rise of New Champions, Captain Tsubasa 2 brings the opportunity to create your own dream team in Team Edit mode. With more than 110 players to select, and thus plenty of scope for experimentation, you can choose starting positions, adjust strategies, and fine-tune player abilities, alongside introducing your own custom character into the lineup. There's an in-game shop for cosmetics. World Fighters includes a shop where you can purchase cosmetic items for your chosen character. But don't worry, the game uses in-game currency earned through experience rather than real-world money, so you can focus on mastering your character's signature moves through gameplay, with experience earned being invested on personalizing their look. A gallery contains audiovisual extras. Celebrating the long-standing legacy of its source material, Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters also includes a gallery, separate from the gameplay. Inside, you'll find artwork, music, and a host of movies and cutscenes, acting as a meaningful place to review all the audiovisual extras you'll encounter during your time with the sequel. As always, galleries such as this are a simple inclusion, for sure, but fans of the series should find something to appreciate here. PC requirements. To play Captain Tsubasa 2 on your PC, you'll need a minimum Intel i5-10600K or AMD Ryzen 5 5600X CPU and an NVIDIA GTX 1650 Super 4GB, or AMD Radeon RX 5600 XT 6GB GPU. Now, the recommended specs, however, details an Intel i7 13700K or AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D CPU and an NVIDIA RTX 4060 8GB or AMD 5700 XT 8GB GPU. You'll need at least 16GB of RAM no matter your hardware, plus 22GB storage and DirectX version 12. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.